Hi. Sure has been a while. Hold on. I gotta do the thing where think of my. Why am I doing that? Fuck is it? Oh god, this feels so weird. All this. Oh, yeah. I don't have a mic stand anymore. You're gonna have to get used to this. Hi, robot. How am I doing? Better. Oh, thanks for resubbing, Buck. I need to get those overlays set up again. Because a lot of things happened to my computer since I last streamed. A lot. To say nothing of what's happened to me. But let's add overlay. Or I can do my own obnoxious sound effects. Boutique! That's not even what my overlay sounded like. Ooh, ew, they updated it. Hi, Sad. You're setting my your leftover luck. Alright, buddy. Alright, I think you guys should be able to see chat now. My current desktop setup is a little scuffed. Good year. Mine hasn't been particularly great either. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I shouldn't be laughing, but like, I have had such a comedically fucked up year that like I can't help but laugh. It's like I haven't been this much through the ringer since I had cancer. So, you know. But I am taking it in stride. Mostly. Probably. Sometimes I just can't laugh my pain. I don't know if I'm laughing at my pain. I'm laughing at the surrealism of it all. Anyway, do you think we should do an assured extraction or just get straight into the Walpurgis pools? Oops. What is this, Twitch? Assured includes the Walpurgis IDs? I didn't know that. Weird. You sure? Oh shit, you're right. It does. Why does it include that? Alright, okay, by the way, how do I sound? I just remember I'm in a completely new environment. I'm not even in Texas anymore. I don't even have my same desk. A little bit quiet. I could go up to the microphone like this. No, I'm not gonna do that. I think it's okay to be a little quiet. I could put it up, actually. I was annoyed because I was on my friend's stream on Monday, but for some reason my computer did not remember what volume I had set my microphone to. And that is quite annoying because then it sets the gain to like 100, when normally I like to have it somewhere between 40 and 50. Right now, as I'm talking, it's at about 50. Because past a certain threshold, it starts going to, like, it gets obnoxiously loud. Yes, technically speaking, this microphone is a little bit suited for ASMR type stuff, but there are better things out there. Although that's not what I want to do. The other problem is I currently don't have a mic stand anymore. Yeah, I'm in a new room, new state. My desk is a lot smaller. It was donated by a friend. And for that, I am very grateful, because otherwise I'd be shrimping it out on the floor. Go back to see if you didn't forget to turn on your redeems. I did that on purpose. I'm not feeling like getting things thrown at me today. Sorry, I guess I should put up a message about that, but... yeah, so... New state, new room, new desk, a lot smaller than my last one, but I'm grateful. UPS destroyed my old motherboard, and it destroyed one of my RAM sticks, and it destroyed one of my monitors. Fortunately, I got taken to thrift shop and got what is approximately a better replacement for about $20. And however, I'm still down to one RAM stick and a new motherboard. So some games may not be as good to stream as before. I'm specifically pointing at the MiHoYo games. I know for a fact those things are going to get throttled by the bottlenecking, because that's what happened before I got this computer. Anyway, I've been talking for almost fucking 10 minutes. Let's get the roll. Oh, right. I don't have my fucking soundboard active, but whatever. I was about to say, holy shit, I'm so lucky that I realized this is a guaranteed ticket. Alright, what bullshit am I getting? Of course, it's a fucking... No, it's fine. It's fine. That just boosts me so I can get the Queen of Hatred ego. I already have the ID. I can just get the ego. Okay. So now we roll from your soul. And as you can see, I have more than enough to just spark the whole fucking thing. Alright. You got Ryoshi into seafood. Don't say that! Don't will that into existence! Oh, hey, look at that. 2!
안녕 안녕. 장미 스패너 공방 대표
Fucking
로자야.
Rose Spanner Road, yeah. Sure, why the hell not?
그 동화의 끝이 고작 그런 결말이었나.
Tenpool!
차라리 듣지 않는 편이 나았겠어.
Fans' rights indeed, although I'm not sure if Aroma is the right color of blue, at least. Close enough. What is it with early Limbus and aggressively vibrating Dawn? That's just her personality. That's how she is. Well, hey, look at that. I'm continuing my streak of having almost all the fucking roadie IDs. I am literally missing 2 fucking roadie IDs. Fucking hell. Okay. Oops. Back to extracting. Alright, here's 20. Here's pool number 2. Nada. Why do I keep getting Fang Hunt? Oh yeah, baby, we got 6-10 pools. Alright. Pool number 3. This one is going to be Missile. It's gonna be fucking nothing, apparently. Jesus. Ah, yes, my favorite IDs. Alright, alright. Pool number 4. This one's gonna be Missile. Must think about become. Yeah, that didn't work. Think of Vespa's enormous chest. Thinks about getting penetrated by Vespa. Oh my god, it worked! Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, whatever. Wing beat fund. Wing beat fund. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Fucking hardcore Ishmael. It's fine. Okay. I just have to think about Moses' thigh gap. Oh shit, I can hear it. I can feel it.
기다려줘서 고마워. 혹시 존댓말을 생략했다고 기분이 상한 건 아니지? 반가워. 나는 헤세드야. 복지팀을 맡고 있어. 엔젤라님 말로는 우리가 당분간은 협력하며 지내라 그러네.
Cheese to meet you?
실례하겠습니다.
Oh,
한가에서
hey!
준비한 애프터눈 티입니다.
I was just thinking about how my sinking team is kind of ass. Look at that. Now to get fucking Josephine Otis. Because I think if you're going to use this Faust, you have to use the Otis, even though Uja Otis is a thing. Anyway. Let's think about Ezra Sheep. Ah, dang. Oh! Well, it's something, even if it's not a Walpurgis ID.
도망쳐봤자 헛수고다.
Okay.
어디에서든 네 머리통을 화려하게 터뜨릴 테니.
Cool. I don't actually know which IDs use Felled Bullet Heathcliff, if any. I fucking forgot what it even does. Alright. He's poise. What Heathcliffs use poise? Oh. I was like, duh. Okay. Big. Must think about Meursault lifting heavy objects. Well, I did get 2 results, but all right. All right, now we dip into the lunacy funds. You must simply order Misol to appear in your pools. We're at 80 pools. We still need Harmony Sinclair and Hornet Misol. So. Alright, Misol, just get in the fucking pool. God damn. That's it. Misol, I order you to show up right fucking now as the Walpurgis Noct ID. Fuck, it didn't work. God. Damn, we really, we really peaked on the first 10 full. Alright, this is full 100, right? Oh my goodness, this is disgusting. Remember Yoshi uses bullets I could use place else as you show an ammo team. Fucking hell, that's kind of dire. I'm not even getting spooked by the 00 Faust. Fucking done. Ammo teams are very funny. You're telling me I use fucking thumb Koppelmer soul. Is it time? Has the prophecy been fulfilled? Why aren't you green?
깡총깡총 뛰면서
Oh, it's Rabbit Heathcliff.
다 잡으시라.
Great. I don't know what comps I use him with. Like, is he just a charge ID? In which case, cool. I'll eventually get W Corp Heathcliff though, so eventually. Go up, you dumb twink. Oh my god. This is why we don't use our pools for fucking indexy song. Maybe yeah. 140, we're fucked. It's over. Use R Heathcliff and comps that want 4 fragile applied. Damn. That's true. Please, I want to roll on the other banner. Don't make me fucking police park. Oh my god, it's over. Please, I'm begging you. No. We're at 160. We have 4 more attempts before this shit's fucked. Why aren't you green?
아, 엄마. 들어올 때 노크 좀 해달라니까.
Cool!
아니, 들어오는 게 싫은 건 아니고. 그냥 월간 해결사 잡지 보고 있었어. 안 바쁘면
Grown ass woman.
다음에 누구 죽일지 같이 볼래?
Well, that saves me some dispenser funds. However, I'm still short 2 fucking banner jobs. Oh god. We'll pull 200 trust. Come on. Come on. We got 2 more tries. Please. Mersault, where are you, my Mersault? Fuck. It's over. It's over. Alright, come on. We just have to believe. Where are you? Come to my embrace. Every Mersault must be mine. Oh shit. I swear to God, if that's just a fucking donkey out there. Sorry. Sorry.
아르카나들을 처리하는 거라면 나도 도울게. 정의로운 힘은 합칠수록 강해지는 거니까. 잘 부탁해.
Fuck me. Okay. I could stack these, right? Like, I can go over 200 and try to pull just in case. Yeah? I forget if that's how that works. Okay. Alright, well, we have approximately 7? Yeah, 7. Okay. Fucking twink, get over here. Ah. That's 2 greens. That better not be what I think it is. Okay. 2!
개체 T0450의 38번째 통찰 작업 진행하겠습니다.
We've done it. We've acquired the man. A fucking headset dupe. Alright, well, not bad. Now we just, get Harmony Sinclair, right? We got the Ryoshi, we got the Mersault. Here, burn and bleed, right? So you're competing with Cassetti Mersault and fucking Capo Mersault. He looks rather dapper though. I like that. You're sinking tremor. Gee, well, Pergus, not 2 sinking tremor IDs? Do the other Mersaults have a fancy hat? Yes, he does. Even Sync Mersault has a fancy hat, and Bamboo Hatted Mersault has a fancy hat. Alright, so I now have a Sinking Tremor ID to go with Ishmael. Wait a fucking second. Is this the only fucking syncing ID she has? Holy shit. Well, ammo charge. And doesn't have the fucking indiscriminate. It also inflicts rupture, so I can put that in the charge team. Oh, look at that. Full ego. What does Felt Blue do again? Oh, wait. This isn't even the team kill one. Splendid. I now have a full ego set for Heathcliff. I think him and Yisung are the only ones that have a full set. Look at that. All right. I can form a middle team now, I think. Who am I missing? I have Result, I have Ishmael, I have Sinclair. I'm missing Dawn, aren't I? Yeah. Well, I have enough for a bleed team, I think. Alright then. Get over here.
잠시 아파도 참아주세요. 장담할게요. 사람만큼 훌륭한 음악을
Bobby Godana's
만들어주는 건
he says a lot to Vivi.
없어요.
But she doesn't inflict bleed. I know she has place in an Envy team, so I could use her in a charge middle hybrid team. But yeah. Okay, that means we're done with this banner. So now we can try our luck with the third and fourth Bokak. Bleed burn on the main target. So this is most useful for chicken, thumb, and middle. But it's also generally very useful, I think, as a buff, right? We're also sitting in the office chair of the old lady Admiralty. She fucking erased the old lady from existence. It's just like Kanto 9. Yippee! All allies gain 2 rhythm. 1 wrath damage up, lust damage up, envy damage up. Oh shit, I gotta... Dancho, no! I forgot to turn off streamer mode. Okay, it's on. Your pings cannot hurt me. Although... Tsuba. No, I will not be tempted. Get away from me. Alright, screw it. Let's go gambling for the other ones. Because I'm pretty sure I don't have anything here. Actually, I do have Reap Ryosho and Dawn Office Sinclair. Wait, the ones on the banner are just Reap, Sanguine, Wingbeat, and Solemn Lament. So it's probably a good idea to pull for these. Yeah, let's go for it. Even if I can't spark, when else am I going to use the Lunas Amian? Well, that's a good start. Fucking nothing. I keep getting T-Corp Rhodia, so I could just fucking dispense Sanguine Desire at this rate. Come on. By the way, how has the stream been so far? Have you, like... Has there been any frame drops or anything like that? Why not save since Walpurgis Nacht allegedly will be more frequent? I don't know. Just felt like gambling, I guess. You... She's not even on the... She's not even advertised on the banner. Well, there's my Ujat Otis, I guess. Ah, crap. Boo. Hello. Got everyone on the first one maxed up on this part for the announcer, and on the second one. Well, I guess I could stop here if we're gonna get more Walpurgis Nachts in the future. Like, if I want to dispense... I could reasonably dispense the rest of these. What do you guys think? Gambling? Yes, we were gambling. Now I'm debating as to whether I should continue.
구태여 좋냐 안 좋냐를 따지자면 밤보다는 낮을 선호하는 편입니다. 보이지 않을수록 이해가 어렵기 때문입니다.
Oh yeah! I could pick a season 1 identity. I have so many fucking Sinclair shards. I think I'm just gonna shard fucking Renclair. Wow, that's that's not that many options. Do I want racist Sinclair? G-Corp Greg? Or Cook Rio?
복귀하실 때까지 기다리겠습니다.
I mean, I guess I could get Jeff Gregor, but that feels like it'd be a waste. What do you guys think? Owned the bold red text on their faces look so funny. Given GTA wasted. Fucking Guido Mersault owned. That's how I feel knowing that I have him. God, that ID sucks. Well, how long is this Walpurgis Nacht gonna last? Expires on the 19th, so we've got 2 weeks. Yeah, I don't think I could pull another spark out of my ass for this. But I could definitely dispense most of them, I think. I probably wouldn't do Twin Hook Honglu. But I could probably get away with charting the rest of them. And then I pretty much have my pick of the crop for the rest of them. She can't reload, can she? Oh wait, she can. What the fuck? If the enemy takes sinking damage, just put her in the fucking team with Rhodia. Holy shit. And when she runs out of bullets, reloads, bag dumps the enemy, and reloads again. Ah, to use a lobotomy corp ego. She blasted with Grandma's mental health revolver.
구태여 좋냐 안 좋냐를
Yeah, I didn't buy the pass because bad things have happened lately. But things are more settled now. I'll be able to stream more in the future. I have an idea for what I'm going to stream, but not exactly how I'm going to do it. Basically, the idea is I wrote up a huge list of all the games my brother and I played growing up, basically. I say growing up, but there's like a couple of Switch games in there and a PS4 game, I think. I think it counts. I think I put the cutoff at like when I got cancer. The point is, it's a lot of games. And what I think I'm going to do is your comp healthy enough to stream any games more complicated than PSX right now? Thought a RAM slot imploded. Correct. Correct. A RAM slot did explode. Which leaves me with... $16 gigs of RAM. I used to have 32. Now I only have 16. But I feel like emulating PS2 games at the very least should be fine on 16. Oh, hold on. That actually reminds me. So fucking goddamn expensive! Holy fucking shit! Oh god. AI Rosie to fucking die immediately. I was going to say that I'm going to add a command to my chat Let's see if I get this to work. Does this work? Yeah, hey, look at that. The shameless self-promotion link. So yeah, among some other things, I have been working on basically what is a wish list that you guys can kind of contribute to. There's some small stuff in there, like hot tosses. If you guys want to see me do that hot toss stream, you can fucking buy it for me. And you know what? Just for lock-on, I was able to find the fucking banana sauce. The fucking banana ketchup. But yeah, I looked at the fucking price of the RAM and I just went... I can't fucking believe what the goddamn AI bubble did to the fucking price of RAM. I have graphics cards, but thankfully my graphics card didn't die in the move from Texas. I'm still waiting to hear back from a response from the third-party service I did my move through, but I'm not hopeful. That being said, I do have a safely reliable source of income right now, even if I am still unemployed. So I will be okay to continue streaming for the next few months or so, while also looking for a job. So what I think I'm going to do is, once I have the overlays ready, I'm going to do a marathon stream. Since I was testing tonight to see if the internet connection was stable enough, as well as whether my PC can handle the newly introduced bottleneck. Now, Limbus isn't the most intensive game, so there may be unforeseen mishaps ahead of us, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a marathon where I play all these games from that list at random. We have paid for every game on that list at some point if the game itself wasn't outright free to begin with. And we also paid for those consoles, in some cases more than once. So if it comes down to it, I am not against emulating it, because we legally own these games. We legally own the means to play them. I just don't happen to have a means to stream them from anything but my PC at the moment. So that's probably what's going to happen. I'm probably going to set up a wheel where if someone donates a certain amount, or if I reach a certain number of subs or something like that, I will spin the wheel again and change what game I will be streaming. But it's probably going to be a continuous stream with occasional breaks for me to sleep. And if we reach certain goals, I will do something special. The only one that came to mind immediately was I will upload a video about me reviewing my favorite Disney movie. Do I have anything insightful to add? Who knows? Add me money and find out. But yeah, if you guys have any other ideas as to what you would like to see me do for my channel as a thanks for your support, there's always my Discord. The shameless self-promotions Discord link. Be able to buy my battle pass. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else for you guys tonight. I really was just going to gamble on stream. You guys got any questions, comments, or concerns? Oh wait, I didn't even fucking do the Walpurgis Nacht event. Hehe. And here I was about to end the stream like an idiot. How am I doing today? A lot better than I've been doing for the past month. Wow, what have you been up to for the past month? See my most recent video on YouTube. Oh shit, we still can't deploy Gregor. I just arrived, how are my pulls? I needed to do 210 pulls to get all 3 of the current banner. Other than that, bad. Why not? Why don't we use a sinking team? The evil and malevolent Yi-Sang. Oh wait, hold on.
녹슨 총에 날카롭지 않은 화살.
대상 확인했어. 시작하지.
I forgot they got upskilled. Why not? It'll be fun. And Rhodey is here to fight for her decayed bugman husband.
자, 판 돌아갑니다.
I got all the items in 8 10-pulls. Or 5. Well, isn't that nice? And I get 7 number 3 bolts. Number 3 bolts. Bingo! Right there! Quit lollygagging and get cracking, lass. We're swamped here. Behold, hither! I have espied a combination of cracks that much resembles a fixer's sigil. That's right, enough out of you, you little... Huh? You just weave out of a smack? Thigh patterns have become far too predictable. About 2 days have passed since we wrapped up Operation Spider Pyre. Is that what we called it? The LCE department was still recovering from the aftermath of the assault, and we were assisting where we could with restoration efforts. Though, I wasn't sure what exactly we were doing here with the facility management team. Hardly expected to see you again so soon after. Some farewell that was. Well, it can't be helped that the entire facility management team is currently on PTO. We've been loaned some LCCA personnel for the care project, so let us make do with them. I'm surprised they haven't been all dragged back to the office already, with everything that's happened. PTO is their right and therefore must be honored. Can't just cancel their time off after signing and approving their requests. Then why don't we just wait till they get back from their vacays? Come on, we were busting our butts out there just a few days ago. How about giving us some time off too? Not with multiple containment units still blasted wide open. Still telling when the abnormalities reduced to their ovate return, you understand. Should we face such a case without the containment units ready to operate, the entities will be wreaking havoc on our facility yet again. We will all be dragged back to work, like it or not. I would much rather not deal with another containment breach so soon, especially when it's almost certain they'll be laying waste to the boxes of snacks we prepared specifically for the return. How many boxes have you got? 3. All of them 48 by 48 by 34 centimeters in dimension, the largest standard size box we have. We're in. She's like Scooby-Doo! Oi. Who do you think you are to tell us what to do? Still, there was no point in arguing with Hohenheim when he was right. No need to needlessly drag out the restoring the facility and let those abnormalities loose again. Besides, Gregor was still down for the count. Alrighty, boys and girls, I got you some cool drinks, so take a quick breather. Full of beans today, ain't ya? Does that mean, Ethan? Why does everything have to be beans with British people? Hey, what's not to like? You got snacks I've never even laid my eyes on before. Ooh, and come here, look at this. Ta-da! Look what I found, everyone. Rhodia declared as she triumphantly held up a small can. What is that? I don't think I've seen that before either. Seriously? You never had one of these when you were little? Oh wait, did they not sell this stuff in the nests? Huh? Oh, I know this. It's that shaky then drink it thing, isn't it? Yeah, I knew you'd recognize this, Heath. You're all like bloody sheltered townies, you know that? Right, take a gander at this. You know that can's gonna blow up in your face if you keep shaking it like... I know what I'm doing, Bodhi. Look, I uncapped this thing and... Aha! Try a sip. Huh? It's turned into jelly. Heathcliff moved from center to center, confidently handing them each a can of well-shaken drinks. And the sinners all responded with varying degrees of astonishment. Some of them even giving the can a double take. This is a condensation of carbonation itself. Its structure compressed into pudding-like forms. Wowzers! It's just like they took the juice of a fruit and wrapped it in tiny bubbles. It's slightly too sweet, but it's tasty nonetheless. Tasty orange soda jelly. Soda! Now this is what I'm talking about. Say, where'd you get these? I couldn't get my hand on this stuff recently. As we researchers are all rather positively obsessed with new technology, that fixation translates quite directly to addiction to products like this. The pleasant flavor gives us a nice extra dose of motivation, sometimes enough to store them in expensive stasis preservation boxes just in case we end up craving them. According to our findings, the sudden paucity of this product in the mass market was caused primarily by the significant production cut in manufacturing. Despite the constant demand, it seems that the costs were far too expensive to make a large-scale operation. And you're just giving these rarities to us? Blimey, that's actually the nicest thing someone's done for us in a while. Boy, you ain't half bad, Specs. Going up in my list. No need to reevaluate the personality of my character on my account in an instant. They're from Martin's stash. Without an owner to claim them, we're bound to end up collecting dust in a corner of lost and found box. If spirits truly do exist, and if Martin had indeed chosen to haunt this very spot, I'm certain he would have chimed in to say, "That seems like the reasonable thing to do, boss." Once again, he wasn't wrong, but his palpable lack of concern for the feelings of those around him seemed to suggest that there was indeed no reason for us to reconsider his personality. Bloody hell, mate. Could have led with that. I think some of that went down the wrong pipe. Of course, food's not there to look pretty. I agree with Hone. After all, what use are all these delicacies if we just let them sit and spoil? Totes. We can't, like, let these tasties go bad, right? Is it that good? It is good, but not that good, Executive Manager. It's simply a glutton with no regard for flavor. Now, I do feel pretty bad for Dante every time we get a chance to eat something good. But with being unable to eat and all, I don't think it's something to feel bad about. No, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. Muttering, I looked up to stare at Rhodia. Oh yeah, that really hit the spot. Somebody stop me, because I can't. Downing her third can of the drink. That reminds me. I had once cobbled together a gustation simulator, the hobby project. Gustation. Well, as we must all be aware, energy gel is the most efficient form of sustenance. Imagine they eventually serve this at Ham Pong Pong. I would love to go there. Just to try out the jelly. It is tiny, highly caloric, and yet, unfortunately, makes for quite a flavorless, gustatory experience. Oh my god, they made the Ishgard thing again. So I have devised an idea most ingenious, a gadget that, once a food item is placed and scanned at its flavor item, it transfers its exact flavor profile directly to it. Oh yeah, you might not have noticed this, but I did. Hohenheim's stubble grew back. He shaved for the last part of Kanto 9, but it's already grown back. It's rather simple to equip and operate, too. Simply wearing it on your wrist should transfer the flavor from the errors. I must have misplaced it. Gotta say, that sounds pretty revolutionary for how dismissive you are about it. Like it's some kind of toy you best. The joy must come from the invention and demonstration of the technology itself. Indeed, my fellows would, following the regular Illuminators conference, cast their erstwhile prime inventions in boxes of... Decent guess, but you're half wrong. I had indeed intended to distribute it to my team, were it not for that single fault. What is that single fault, you ask? When worn for too long, the device would start recognizing even the mere act of breathing as... Every breath I took brought the rush of thick, cloying boss cheesecake flavor onto my tongue. It would normally be a rather scrumptious delicacy. When it taints the very air I breathe, it inspires nothing but nausea. And thanks to that, I ended up uncontrollably emptying the contents of my stomach on the floor. Ew. But perhaps that should not be a problem for subjects who are not coerced to breathe by their autonomic nervous system, such as your manager. Ooh, does that mean I'll finally get to partake in Rhodia's food critiquing session during our next team dinner? By the looks of it, they seem quite excited about that prospect. Very well. I will begin my search henceforth. Then... Ow! Are these alarms connected to this facility as well? Indeed. Every location related to Limbus Company is equipped with relevant arrival of all parasites. Once the familiar green light and the accompanying alarm began to blare, Faust, who had been wordlessly leaning against the wall with her arms crossed, slowly shuffled toward us. He seemed unusually exhausted, so I thought I might ask her if everything was okay, but... Have the corridor repairs progressed enough for the scenario, Hona? Of course. Contrary to someone who insisted its frequency is not something we can reliably predict, I had intuited that this odd phenomenon with a taste for green illumination would be arriving soon, and made the corridor repairs out of our made the corridor repairs one of our high priority goals. I see. Thank you. Huh? Maybe now's a bad time. That response was indeed most unexpected. Completely breaks the expected behavior patterns. Dante, let us enter without delay. Huh? Well, okay. It sounded as though Hohenheim muttered something at us at the last second, but his voice was soon devoured by the sinners and their raucous chatter, accompanied by the slurping noise of drinks guzzled down. DAO. Depressing. Yeah. Let's see. We're in the welfare team section. Maybe it's blue all over because that's their main color? This place is pretty big, too. Not as big as Central Command, but this place has got a pretty high ceiling. Couldn't they have changed the actual colors of the interior design of this hole? Different lights, sure, but ain't all these hallways samey looking? It's starting to get a bit old for me. I think consistency is a good thing, actually. The library always throws something new at us every visit, and there were times when we get killed before we even knew what was going on. Forsooth, if our lives be forfeit all the same, wouldst thou not say that they are best spent on new experiences? New experiences such as witnessing a color with our own eyes? Hasn't that bloke's blue side sliced and diced you more than a dozen times, lass? They'll tell me you enjoyed every single one of them. Hey, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't consider your lives to be forfeit all the same. More death equals more pain for me, you know? Well, despite the relative predictability, it is inadvisable to underestimate the former L Corp's ordeals, as they are also characterized by the progressively intensifying danger levels. Indeed. Scenarios first began with the dawn, then it was the noon, followed by suppression of risk level abnormality. It is obvious that the ordeal following our previous encounter would pose a greater level of danger than the ordeal of noon. You must be referring to the incrementally progressive pressure we had discussed prior, Miss Faust. Yes. Following that deductive mode of thinking, this ordeal must be an ordeal of dusk. Blimey, they've certainly got a talent for spectacle. Is it just me or did Faust seem excited to get into the Walpurgis scenario? I think it's more that she's bothered by the demotion to stupid Faust. And just wants a distraction. Say, you ain't in the habit of stalling waiting for dramatic moments to drop important information, are you? Faust does not care for such useless, vain theatricalities. But, really joking, lass. You don't have to be so cross about it. I should probably sort out a few doubts for Faust to go over in our next consultation session. We'd better focus on the ordeal at hand first. Faust? Mind shedding some more light on it? The time will be dusk, and the color is amber. The food chain is set to appear in this ordeal. The food chain? That whole natural cycle of eat and be eaten? Why? Why has it gotta be bugs again? While I was still mulling over what Faust had just said, Rhodia, who seemed to have noticed something squirming in the distance, burst into a disgusted, irritated rant. Since last time, it's just been one thing after another trying to gross me out. Is this also supposed to be one of those goals, the so-called scenario setup? While still holding the can of jelly drink in her hand. Ugh, there it goes. I completely lost my appetite. Either finish chewing before you speak, or wipe that revolved grimace off your face if you insist on shoveling the jelly down regardless of the creature's sight. One lapse in decorum at a time. Fortunately, Executive Manager, the entity's movement speed appears notably slow. A meticulous distance measuring coupled with a methodical stratagem will allow us to neutralize the target without issue. Right. There's no need to rush. You can just make sure to move faster than those things do. You'll be fine. Until a fucking Abno appears to dunk me out of the sky.
저 활활 타는 마음도 오래 가진 못할 거야. 식기 전까진 열성적으로 해보는 것도 괜찮겠지.
But I should probably block.
파고들 시간이다. 잔무에
직접 밝혀주마.
차라리 아무것도 남지 마라.
제압 계획의 규모가 너무 큰 거 아니야? 적당히 쉬엄쉬엄 해도 괜찮을 텐데.
I guess she's still carrying the sword too in this version, even though she's. Holy shit.
여기 심장이
신계팀에서 다 망가뜨린 줄 알았는데 멀쩡한 장비가 남아있었나 봐.
Forgot I can't win rate on Yisang. Alright, we're Gucci, let's rock.
그대는 어디까지 각오했을지.
Alright, he's also like the most disgusting thing ever, and I'm probably gonna dispense him first, like right after I get the Walpurgis knocked IDs. I should read their effects, that's right. Oh, right, they're called bonbons.
차라리
아비 교환.
이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지. 그 희생을 값싼 대가로
Preparing herd
여기는 게
migration.
한상체 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니야.
Bun.
관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
Ordeals are quite distinct from abnormalities. They are vivid representations of intense traumas, dredged up at random from humanity's dreams that course to the farthest depths of this company. How could such a flavorful beverage end up being called a bonbon? Inflict blind. Inflict one bonbon orange on the target that killed this unit. Oh, so it's just healing. Okay. Got that prescript. Okay. Why is Bong Bong orange now? I don't know. I don't know.
파고들 시간이다. 잔무에 지키기 위해 너도 누군가에게 맡겨졌겠지만
Oh, right. Don't let them retreat. Nah, whatever. It's fine. I'm sure it's not a big deal.
이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는
Guy who has
몰라도
played Lobotomy
직원들의
Corporation.
희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지. 그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상체 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건 관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
Okay.
파고들 시간이다. 잔무에
We might as well gain the attack weight, right?
좋아. 코이코이. 지키기 위해서 나도 지킬 게 많거든. 너도 누군가에게 나도 지킬 게 많거든.
여기 심장이 잠깐 저릿해.
주라디오.
이런 제압은 회사에게
Now we're talking.
효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지. 그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상체 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건 관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
당신 짝패군요.
풍속에서
살고자 하는 모든
Death!
것들과 함께 무덤으로 돌아가라.
관리자님.
Oh, that's so good.
여기 심장.
그래도 어디에 누구누구처럼
잠깐
직원들을 사지로 내몰진 않네.
지리멸렬.
관리자님, 아무래도 직원 한 명의 부서 배치가 잘못된 것 같아.
Oh, here we go.
이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지.
Oh, look! Look
그
who's here
희생을
just in
값싼
time for
대가로 여기는 게
Furioso.
아니라면 한상체 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건 관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
Alright, let's rock.
하고들
격정
시간이다.
마음이 모방하겠어.
잔부에
내내
Fucking disgusting.
선택받았으니
Fucking gross.
차라리 아무것도 남지 마라. 살고자 하는 모든 것들과 함께 무덤으로 돌아가라. 태어난 곳으로 돌아가라.
딸아이도 이상자를
It looked like
기억하겠지.
his fucking face
이런
popped with the
제압은
orange.
회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지. 그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상체 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마.
Sure, why the hell not?
이곳의
Just
목적이
fucking
그런 게
kill him.
아니라는 건 관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
당신 짝패군요.
아무것도 남지 마라.
Jesus.
끔찍한 일이 벌어지기 전에 제압했네.
Oh, that thing.
잘했어 관리자님.
Kill.
날카롭고 정확하게. 나도 지킬 게 많거든.
이번에도 멋지게 해냈네. 엔젤라님에게 잔뜩 칭찬을 들었겠어?
She never gets to
당신의
use her
노고는
ego.
이곳을 좀 더
True.
멋지게 바꾸는데 일조할 거예요. 같은
It's so sad.
그럴듯해 보이지만 하나도 재미없는 소리 말이야.
It wasn't as complicated as I thought. Eyes forward. The largest hostile remains standing. Do not drop your guard until it is eliminated. Well, just keep ahead of that plodding freak of a turtle and we're sorted. Ain't as if the bastard spitting venom that eats you to the bone. Besides, if it was that dangerous, Clockegg wouldn't have shoved the rest of them off to the lobby for a breather, yeah? Yet it should be allowed to land but a single blow. Thou shalt be crushed betwixt the jaws in dreadful haste. Young Whistle, too, was consigned to such a fate. I only asked him to slow down so he could proceed more safely. Didn't think it would turn out like that. It was so bad. I, too, found myself on the way to it. But Whistle's unhesitating position spared me that outcome. I am indeed indebted to him. That Saphira bloke running this place is a real sod, too. Cheesed, was it? Kept nattering while we were busy scrapping, and now that it's over, he switched the radio off just to sort himself a coffee. Maybe it's his way of saying that the best welfare perk for employees is neglect. Excuse me, less talking and more helping. Do you mind? I know we all think it's an easy fight, but that thing is absolutely durable, and I have no idea how much more we have to throw at it to kill... Huh? Her irritated muttering spilling into motion, Ishmael swung her weapon through the air hard against the gigantic bug's carapace. And as though that had been just the blow needed to end it, the creature split into pieces, its bulk crashing into the floor in chunks. And with that... The bulbous, engorged orange pustule on the insect's back burst with a sticky, wet pop, spraying its contents over Ishmael. Sloshing! First green, and now orange. You've got a knack for getting sprayed. Heh. Are you okay, Ishi? No, just stay there. This is nothing. I've been splashed with far worse out at sea. Wait a minute. This somehow smells familiar. Yeah. That's horrible. That's fucking horrible. That look. What's that? For a split second, her face brightened, just to scrunch up into a grimace. Oi. What's wrong? Ease up, Heath. That stuff even got into her mouth. Just think how awful that must feel. Taste, I mean. Probably can't even put it into words. No. Someone get over here and give it a taste. What makes you think we'd fancy a taste of that nasty goo? What is it? No, that's not it. Weird or anything, it's just... shocking. Shockingly rank, is it? You got a croak from it, we're not daft enough to queue up and join you, yeah? Kicking it like that... God, darn it. Heathcliff went abruptly quiet as well. Tasted this before. What? About an hour back. Ah, I found aught discarded yonder and thought to retrieve it. He signed gently, slipped gently between Heathcliff's furrowed stare and Ishmael's resolute nod. The Amber ordeals are real. I think all the ordeals are real. But it's more... Is it based on something that happens in the real world, in the city, or did L Corp supply these fucking ordeals? I mean, they exist outside of Love Corp as actual things. We have had no reason to believe otherwise thus far. We've seen that the sweepers are real. We've seen that fixers are real. We've seen that claws are real. No reason not to assume anything else now. One was a garish flyer featuring a mascot raising a soda can with an exaggerated smile. And the other was a book that seemed to list up how to use tips for some sort of device. ICC3 LF ICC3 FLO Bun Bun Juicy Squeezer Orange Instruction Manual. Table of contents: breeding and feeding, exterior carapace vesicle, liquid extraction and storage procedures. So that means... Oh, this is a fucking wonderful face. I need to screenshot this. Thanks for subbing, Xander! We have just learned that Soylent soda is made out of bugs. Peachy? No, actually orangey. No. Nah. Can't be. Can't. The flyer. Yeah, what does the flyer say? Go on. I know. Shake a shake. Zing a zing. New launch. Dancing bun bun orange flavor. It says. We've seen the can on that flyer before. The same can that's still within our line of sight. The same can that Rhodey is holding in her right hand. The container of Bun Bun's so-called vesicles. Pulp. No. No. No, no! That can't be right. That can't be right. Can't be. Rhodia! We watched Rhodia unravel, eyes quaking as she muttered to herself. The next instant, the world went dark as though the candle that had been lighting our path was snuffed out. We found ourselves back in a familiar place. I'm happy to see you too, Naho. I thought about showing up for the Tokyo Necro stream on Sunday, but there was still stuff that needed to be taken care of. Sorry. Ah, you're back. Just in time. Manager, I found the gustations. Powered back to full along with some minor modifications given your atomical limitation that keeps mastication off the list of your physical abilities. But before we proceed, can you explain the cause of this collective display of nausea? No, it can't be right, it can't be true, tell me it's not possible. I just had an actual nightmare situation. I need to sleep and do stuff tomorrow, but I will lurk on my computer. Yeah, I've been having a lot of nightmares this past month. I don't think HeadPat works right now. I would be shocked if it did, actually. I don't remember if I re-enabled it. Sorry, I had to kind of dig around to restore the fucking... HeadPat. To restore my model, actually, because, you may not have heard this, but my motherboard got destroyed. So I had to get a new one. among other things. I was explaining earlier that I now live in a new place. A lot of things have happened in the past month. And I'm probably going to do some kind of subathon? Maybe? We'll see. I was thinking about doing a video on it and uploading it. Oh, you saw the video. Well, okay. Well, you know what's up. Right. I'm sorry. I got a lot of comments on that one, and I was away from my computer when I uploaded that, so what a week that was. Anyway, this one seems to have completely lost her senses. The ordeal more challenging than expected? The ordeal itself was fine. It's just that there was a whole other ordeal we had to... Wish I could support proper tonight, but actual panic attack and every panic mode for like 5 hours. Oh, don't worry. This was a warm-up. The main event is going to start sometime in the future. I'll probably upload a video about it whenever my overlays are fixed. Yeah, probably. Because, you know, if I'm going to be doing a subathon, I want to be able to see when you guys are donating to me, and for some reason that specifically is broken. Apparently all my subscriptions and stuff are still there, but... When time permits, I will need to research and develop an interpretive device for that clockwork tick-tock. This mode of communication is certainly less than inefficient. In any case, I took the liberty of installing the dancing bun-bun beverage flavor you requested in the simulator. Try activating the function and see whether... Taste it. No, thanks. You're shaking your head. Is that a sign of refusal? Yes, I'm good. Sorry, guys. Maybe this will be the only time. The absence of mouth feels like a blessing.
예전보다 많이 나아진 것 같다, 나도. 그러고 보니까 그 환상체 이제 가호를 내려준 아이가 없어졌지? 다시 관리를 맡겨주실까?
I'm sorry, was that a fucking MVP Rhodia again? Did we not see fucking Yisan drop of fucking 1100 Furios? Okay. Sure. Why not? Also, hot fucking damn Ryoshu. Yippee to me, the sinking team is real. Oh, did I do all these missions? Cool. Oh, that's what I want. Okay, I'll do that later. Memorably. Where would I want? I think I'm gonna level up this Ryoshu.
화살 한 발로 꿰뚫을 수 없다면 거기에 총알 6발에 얹어주면 그만이지. 봤나? 에고는 이렇게 다루는 거다, 애송이들.
It was an unremarkable sort of day, if one could call it that, when even the agents of the upper layer had been mobilized to suppress and return all Ryun to its containment unit. Fuck ass abnormality. Fucking hated that thing. Sorry, I got DM'd. I'm fine. With the control team left hollowed out, the child had been saddled with managing the abnormalities assigned to the department. EMPC. As soon as she stepped into the old lady's containment unit, the child sat reclining in a chair and crossed her legs, unfiltered complaints spilling out of her mouth. All day long, she'd been tasked with doing managerial work on Orion to extract its ego gear. And she failed. That's 3 times already. 7, actually, by the manager's yardstick, that she had allowed Orion to escape under her watch today alone. Fuck-ass abnormality. I don't see how that pink mongrel breaking containment is my fault. That dimwit of a manager must have bled every scrap of luck because he couldn't resist rubbernecking at the thing every now and then. Orion. That sorrowful child slipped out of containment when the work result is bad, and just as readily on a good. It's never content to remain confined. It would much rather wander outside, suffusing the company's musty corridors with the fresh scent of the forest. Things must look quite unfair from where it stands. And of course, from where the manager stands, too. No flower view. Just stuck hearing the old hag droning on. Become pitch black this room. The curse must have seeped into the walls. It's been a while since I last did some work here. Dearie, dearie, would you like to hear a story? Whatever. Tales crooned like lullabies, poems too abstract to grasp, ghost stories that make the hair on the back of the neck stand straight up. From stories known to all, to the ones known to none. The old lady knows every tale ever told, every single story in existence, every nursery rhyme written for children. It goes without saying that her troves of tales also include the select stories, the secret stories of the other abnormalities. Just a coincidence, perhaps? Or is it inevitability? For the first time, the old lady brought up a tale of an abnormality, an entity that the child knew all too well. Oh, Ryun, the lovely one, a doll who yearned to be human. Know something about that rabbit thing? A flicker of surprise crosses the child's face as she voices her question, but the answer in all likelihood won't be hers to hear. The old lady, you see, doesn't speak to you. She merely speaks, spinning her tales and making her loneliness known. Its eyes were full of soul, and it was adored by people. But every genesis of the spring is to be followed by the passing of the autumn. The old lady does no such thing as asking. She doesn't respond either. The words that come out of her mouth are not for conversation. Which is why, for all the stories she tells, she can never manage to fill the void of her loneliness. One day, the doll was abandoned in a dark forest. Its eyes were stolen by crows lusting for glitter, while its mind, life, and heart slowly withered away. Part by part, its pretty porcelain body cracked and shattered. Where its eyes once were, only gaping holes were left. And yet the doll remained standing in the forest. The cracks and openings on the porcelain were instead filled with a growing bouquet of flowers, and fresh petals fluttered down like tears from the empty holes of its eyes. And then, what happened next? Did it hunt down the crow that picked its eyes out? Did it cut off its wings? Yisung. The child knew that no answer would be returned, that she would still get to hear the next part of the story whether or not she invited the old lady to continue. Still, alas, she did, as though she were used to such exchanges. All Ryun lacking eyes, but all-seeing, a human who yearned to be a doll, born of soil, and to soil shall it return. The old lady directed her gaze at the child, her gaze as hollow as that of Alrion from the story, a black void that seems to meet the child's own eyes. It was almost as though she were interested in hearing what the child would make of the tale. The child's eyebrows cinched together in a scowl. The tale might have found footing had she cared to listen with interest, but this was not for her. She really should have spared herself the trouble of hearing it out, she thought. L-O-N. Your story's literally odious. Needless. Empty. Surely that was not the end of the story for the doll. Perhaps the story hit a bit too close to home. Or maybe it reminded the child of certain someone she only remembered in the foggy fragments of her memories. Either way, a cloying loneliness clung to the child as she stepped out of the containment unit. And who the hell are you? Oh, I'm Vera from Information. You're that agent who was transferred to the middle layer from the safety team, right? Ryoshu. Right, Ryoshu. I've heard quite a bit about you. What do you want? I came down because Mr. Yasod gave the order for support. There was no one in control team, so anyhow, I thought I smelled something burning in the lobby and... Yep, I see that you, altered ego gift into a cigarette. Not an issue, I guess, as long as it's not a fire. The employee extended a hand for a handshake, but the child slapped it away like a high five and moved towards the hallways, only to be stopped by the flustered employee blocking her path. Please, just a moment. Please wait here until the control team arrives. And why should I do that? You missed the announcement, I take it. The Dusk of Amber will begin shortly. And during the Dusk of Amber, the effectiveness of Red and its physical attack is doubled. Doubled? That multiplier nonsense you people like to play with. Correct. Yoshu, your ego weapons are both white type. I recommend either switching weapons or leave this to the other agents. You're NSFP. Pardon? You're not seeing the full picture. The child brushed past the employee and walked into the corridor with light steps. Look closely, NB. If switching ego gears would allow us double the efficiency, all I need to do is use both of my weapons at once instead. What? I'll show you the collaboration of FAS. A gigantic worm burst into the hallway. As the ordeal entity advanced slowly, yet not without momentum, the child raised her crossbow and took aim. The employee, who frantically chased after the child, watched the bolt flying from the crossbow. And in the same breath, the child's revolver fired 6 rounds at the ordeal at a speed too fast for the eye to track. Was that not enough? That's why I told you to either switch weapons or wait. Look, it's not too late to go back and... Well, more shots should do the trick then. 1 shot, then 2, then a 3rd. Bolts and bullets rained down on the ordeals until they burst like squashed fruit. Another bolt loosened at point-blank range, punched straight through the largest of them, the dusk itself. Not a dull end to wrap up today. Wait, why are you aiming that thing at me? The child, perhaps, had managed to reshape the loneliness that latched onto her into an artistry of her own. Because she no longer seemed lonely at all as she emptied her gun on the horrified employee. What the fuck? Oh, right, because her fucking reload causes her sanity to drain. That's actually kind of fucking hilarious. Well, alright. That's our Walpurgis Noct, I think. We could try hard mode. Yeah, sure, why the hell not? I know I'm probably not making their passives work, but it doesn't matter that much, right? Probably. Fucking we ball.
와일드 헌트야.
The wild hunt continues.
저 활활 타는 마음도 오래가진 못할 거야. 식기 전까진 열성적으로 해보는 것도 괜찮겠지.
Yeah, that should do it. Why not?
당신 짝패군요.
Okay, fine.
계획이 심장이
제약 계획의 규모가 너무 큰 거 아니야?
차라리
적당히 쉬엄쉬엄해도 괜찮을
아무것도
텐데.
남지 마라.
징계팀에서 다 망가뜨린 줄 알았는데
Oh yeah, I forget she just does that sometimes.
태어난 곳으로 돌아가라.
관리자님은 그래도 어디에
듀라니아.
누구처럼 직원들을
달릴
사지로 내리진
시간이다.
않네.
Fuck it, we go.
날카로운
우린이었나요?
정확하게.
그 슬픈 눈에 내기 심장이 잠깐 저리 됐기에
차라리
Go forth. My sinking injection.
거둘 수 없다면 직접 후회를 새겨주지.
아비규환
이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지. 그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상체 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건
그대는
관리자님도
어디까지
알고
각오했을지.
Go forth, Wormschmail.
믿음을 되새겼다면 어리석은 의무는 품지 말았어야지.
Ah, what a satisfying stagger setup. Oh, I dropped the count. Oops.
직접 밝혀주마.
It's probably fine.
차라리 아무것도 남지 마라.
I think it's just dead this turn, actually. Or next turn, rather.
내 심장이
Oh, it's just dead. Cool.
끔찍한 일이 벌어지기 전에 제압했네. 잘했어, 관리자님.
Okay, showtime.
날카롭고 정확하게. 차라리 지키기 위해서. 너도 누군가에겐 아껴졌겠지만
다섯.
Go forth. Kill my Ishmael. I feel like people really underestimated how strong Hanafuda Ishmael is. Like, she is
이런
fucking
제압은
crazy
무슨
strong.
일일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지. 그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상체 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건 관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
하고들 시간이다. 잔우에.
너도 누군가에겐 아껴졌겠지만 지키기 위해서.
Go forth, my coffin attack weight.
찢어 놓아주마.
살고자 하는 모든 것들과 함께 무덤으로 돌아가.
Damn, that hurts.
한눈 팔지 마세요. 메말은 당신에게 파도는 반드시 밀려올 테니.
That's fine. We'll get 1 out of 3 heads instead of the whole thing. It's fine. That's fine. I'm not bitter. Die.
법, 초목과 피, 코코.
내내 유쾌하게 그댄 선택.
클리프트 억지력을 조금 강화했어. 내가 말했지? 복직팀은 나름대로 바쁜 부서라고.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
지키기 위해서.
사물. 앵화.
Look at that beautiful fucking damage.
끔찍한 일이 벌어지기 전에 제압했네. 잘했어, 관리자님.
날카롭고 정확하게.
거둘 수
Death.
없다면 직접 후회를 새겨주세요.
Oh, okay. Yippee! Roshu! Oh wait, we got another wave.
끔찍한 일이 벌어지기 전에 제압했네.
갈까?
잘했어, 관리자님.
날카롭고 정확하게.
총원, 조명이 전멸하는 저곳으로. 파도가 모든 것을 쳐부술 거다.
그 슬픈 눈빛. 매력이
Will we
심장.
get to pull off a Furioso?
잠깐
That's what I'm curious about. What a fucking magnificent skill. God bless whoever decided to implement all 9 fucking coins for that attack.
나도 지킬 게 많거든.
계속해봐라. 이 폭풍이 잦아들 때까지.
살고자 하는 모든 것들과 함께 무덤으로 돌아가라.
관리자님, 아무래도 직원 한 명의
주라디오.
구조배치가
You can stagger these
무릎 꿇릴
nuts.
시간이다.
I'll use pride, so. It's fine, probably. Okay, go time.
그대는 어디까지 가고 있을지.
Bug mission?
차라리
Yeah, they kind of all are.
아무것도 남지 마라.
가뜩이나 신경 쓸 게 많을 이곳에서 이런 사소한 실수 하나하나에 마음 쓰다 보면 정신이 남아나지 않을 거야.
아홉째 완료.
총원, 조명이 전멸하는 저곳으로.
Kill.
파도가 모든 것을 쳐부술 거다. 하, 덧, 총옥과 비, 코코.
괜찮아. 그것까지 신경 쓰는 건 힘들었겠지.
지리멸렬.
이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지. 그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상체 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건 관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
Probably fine. Check it out.
파고들 시간이다. 잔후에.
차라리 아무것도 남지 마라.
Yeah, we're good. I kill this nerd. The multi-kill mission is bugged, so if you get it done, it won't log it. Yo!
무덤으로 돌아.
Free lunacy! God bless you,
이런
director.
제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지. 그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상체 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는
목을
건
내놓고 있도록.
관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
여기 심장이 잠깐 저릿대.
이번에도 멋지게 해냈네. 엔젤라님에게 잔뜩 칭찬을 들었겠어? 당신의 노고는 이곳을 좀 더 멋지게 바꾸는데 일조할 거예요. 같은 그럴듯해 보이지만 하나도
Look at my
재미없는
sinking
소리야.
team, dog. We're gonna fucking kill them.
잘 됐네. 이제 여긴 정리하고 다른
For
쪽
you song,
복도를
you didn't get
지원하기로
to
하자.
fucking.
자, 보고서는 부탁할게. 나는 좀 쉬고 싶다.
Well, hey. Oh. That's... Sure, okay. Cool. Alright. I guess I will finish this mission off stream once they finally fix that bug, I guess. Alright, look at that. I have a full sinking team now. Full enough sinking team. Anyway, did the mirror dungeon get updated? Like, do we have floor 10 now, or are we still stuck on floor 5? Because I'm getting a little tired of floor 5. I want to do extreme already. I need to feel something again. Oh god, how does that still work? Fuck. Ah. I didn't realize that still worked. Well, I'm going to have to look over all of my overlays again. But I think that's all I've got for now. I think when I'm ready, I will upload a YouTube video and then like pretty much stream right then and there. So, hi everyone! I'm going to be doing a marathon of all the games my brother and I grew up on. Would you like to come watch? Please? Send me money as well? Not you. Never you. Shut the fuck up. Die. Yeah, alright. Successful 2-hour stream. sorry, the throws are not redeemable. They still work. I just disabled them for today because I think we can save that for next time. So here's what I think is going to happen. I'm going to get a wheel. A big fucking wheel. If I had the money for it, I would go to like an arts and crafts store and actually make the damn wheel physically. But I don't think I have the money for the materials that this kind of wheel would require. So we're gonna spin a digital wheel. After like every 5 subs or something, I'll spin the wheel again and I'll switch to a different game. And maybe after like every $10 donation or something, I don't know. But we're going to be doing a lot of games. It's very heavily loaded in favor of the PS2, I think. My brother and I played a shit ton of PS2 games, but we did also play a shit ton of PS3 games, so it'll probably mostly flip-flop between PS2 and PS3. Some PS1, some Game Boy. Very little N64 because we didn't really have one going up. Life was very heavily loaded in favor of the PS2 in general. Yeah, there's a non-zero chance you people will watch me stream fucking Demon Souls. I haven't played that game in a while. God, what if it lands on Assassin's Creed? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I am mostly concerned about like Xbox games, but I think all the Xbox games we grew up on probably are available on PC or are otherwise emulatable on other systems. While I would rather play them on the original system, I'm not going to be too upset if I can't play Need for Speed Carbon on the Xbox. I'm kind of hoping it lands on fucking Kung Fu Panda. I don't think anyone here, I don't think any of you played Kung Fu Panda for the Nintendo DS. I'm kind of hoping it lands on Dissidia, because I haven't played that in a while, and I get to tell you guys about something horrible I did to my brother's PSP. But we will save those stories for when we actually do the stream. Anyway, I hope at least some of you missed me. I will attempt to make myself a continued threatening presence for the foreseeable future. So I'm going to go work on that. And can I raid someone right now? Is anyone live? Eva's playing Requiem. You guys like Resident Evil, right? I'm sure it'll be fun. Anyway, thank you for watching. I don't know when the next stream's gonna be. Maybe Saturday? Maybe I'll pull Ruby out of her basement and force her to play a chopped stream with me. But, until next time, please have yourselves a pleasant evening, afternoon, morning, whatever time it is, wherever you are, whenever you are, and Hog forcing Ruby to play real games. No, we're going straight back to gacha. Anyway, that's all from me. Say hi to Eva for me. Bye!